Hey guys, welcome to the video today. How are you guys doing? In today's video, I'm going to be doing an interesting thing because today we're going to be doing a Piggy Build Mode video, but also a Storytime video at the same time. So yeah, I think it is time. Let's get into it. So here we go. So Storytime takes place, I think it was Tuesday last week, and basically like it took place in school, right? And also, if you guys are wondering why I'm building this again, because this is the thing that I was building on Friday, well, I forgot to save the map, and autosave for some reason didn't work, so now I'm rebuilding it. But anyways, so yeah, it was in school, and basically you know, it's lunch, right? So you know, our lunch line normally takes a long time, so I'm normally kind of a little annoyed, you know, like it takes a long time, kind of just like, you know, like, if anything, like, got me, like, sent back in the line, I'd be really annoyed, because I just want to get out of there as fast as I can, you know, sit down, talk to my friends and stuff. Well, on that day, you know, I got my food, right? You know, I am, basically, the way our line works is that there's two lines, and then they clash into each other, and then they split into two other small, very tightly compacted lines. And it's interesting. So, so yeah, so when, you know, I grab all the stuff, you know, I grab everything that I want, right? So then, we go into the two tightly compacted lines, and this is where it happened, right? So, you know, we're slowly just, you know, walking our way over to the, we're slowly walking our way over to the register areas. Now, our school actually gives you free lunch, and then there are certain things that are optional if you want to buy them, but, like, everything is free. They want you to get, like, a fruit or vegetable, and then also, like, a drink, and then the meal. So, you know, like, that's kind of like what you're working with. So, like, so technically, I don't buy anything because, like, I don't have any money on my account, and also, like, the stuff, like, yes, they're very cheap and stuff, but I just don't really want them because I could just get them at home or something. But, so, like, you know, like, we're progressing through the line, and we're finally, like, actually kind of got out of, like, the, like, kitchen area. So now we were kind of, like, actually out into the cafeteria room, and yeah, so now we're actually into the cafeteria room, and in the cafeteria room, you know, like, everyone's there, and it kind of, like, it's kind of still a line, and you're still kind of moving your way to the register area. So now this is where it happened, right? I already said this, I know I'm taking a while, but, so, like, basically, the guy in front of me, I forgot what he was doing, but he was gonna do something. Let's just, like, I don't really need to make a name for him because this is a very short story time, but, like, he was like, you know, like, I forgot what he was actually trying to do. He was trying to do something, right? He was trying to, like, make a point or something, because, like, we were, like, joking around or something, right? I keep saying something. But we were joking around, you know, in the line, and I think he wanted to, like, say something, and, like, he was gonna kind of, like, do, like, it, I guess, like, he, like, was gonna, like, so he was gonna, like, hit my tray a little bit to, I guess, to do something. I really forgot what he said, but I wish I remembered what he said, but he, like, hit, like, the edge of my tray. It was on purpose, but he did it very lightly, and, like, you know, and somehow, I don't know how, but my tray just flipped over. Like, he hit it very lightly. I was holding it pretty well, and then, like, it just, like, he hit the edge of it on the bottom, and it just flipped. It just flipped over, and everything, like, fell off of my tray in front of everybody. And, like, I was just, like, there. I was like, why would you do that? And then he was like, oh, my bad. That's literally what he said. And, like, yeah, so, at first, you know, so after that, I was just like, you know what, whatever, I'll just pick up the stuff that's wrapped, so, because obviously that didn't get, damaged if it was wrapped, but I'm not gonna pick up and eat something that was on the ground. Sorry, but that's especially the cafeteria ground. I took a look at that ground. No way was I ever gonna eat anything off of that ground. And really, any ground I wouldn't have eaten anything off of, but that ground was, like, especially bad. You do not want to eat anything off of that. If you do, you're probably going to expect to, like, I don't know, you're probably going to get sick, because that ground is very dirty. So, at first, like, right after that, I was like, you know what, it's fine. You know, it was an accident, you know, I might as well just pick up my stuff, and we'll just keep going. But then, I mentioned this earlier, at the beginning of the story time, I mentioned that, like, if anything, like, pushed me back into the line, I would be really annoyed. And guess what happened? Yeah, the lunch lady girl that was on one of the registers, she told me to go back into the line and get more food, even though I picked up everything. Because there were a few fries that I dropped. Those were the only thing that I missed. And, like, that's it. Like, I had to go back, and, you know, like, you could tell I was kind of annoyed. I was like, oh, come on, man. So then I had to go all the way back, you know, like, and there were still people there, so, like, it put me farther back into the line again. I had to wait, and I was just like, come on, man, you know, and, like, but it's not all that bad, because when I got back up to the, registering area with, the lady, she, you know, eventually I finally got back there. And she told me, you know, like, hey, you know, you can grab, like, one of those cookies if you want, you know, that's on me, since, like, I had to make you go back into line. I was like, oh, really? So, yeah, I actually did get something nice out of that. I appreciate that. So, yeah, I didn't really need it. Like, if she, you know, if she didn't give that to me, I would have been fine anyways, but I appreciate, yeah, you know, that's nice. So, like, basically, I guess, like, the moral is, like, don't, like, I guess, obviously don't, like, drop your tray just so you can get, like, a free cookie, because the cookies were, like, they're pretty cheap, but, like, I don't remember like, how expensive they were, but, like, you know, so, like, I guess the moral is, like, you know, like, don't, like, if, like, you won't always, like, if something bad happens, you won't always get something for it to make up for it. But, like, also, don't, like, flip someone's tray. That, like, and yes, obviously he did it on purpose, but he didn't mean for it to actually flip. Like, he meant to just, like, tap my tray, kind of, in a way. Not really tap it, but he meant to kind of just, like, hit it a little bit. I guess, like, push it in a way, but really lightly. And somehow it fell. I really don't know how. It just kind of fell. And, yeah, so, like, don't, like, purposely flip someone's tray, though. That's just really not, like, that's really uncalled for, you know. Don't do that. That's just not nice, you know. I know I sound like a Karen right now. That's not nice. But, you know, just don't do that. That can, like, kind of ruins, like, someone's, like, you know, day, I guess. Not really day, but it can kind of, like, you know, I guess limit them in a way. Not really limit them, but, like, in my situation, it pushed me back into line, and our line took really long. Like, we were, like, the last class to ever get out of the lunch every day, out of the lunch line. It was, like, it just took so long, and, you know, so I was a little annoyed, but then I was like, oh, wow. I was like, you know, wow, you know, that was nice. So, yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button. Sorry that this video was a little bit different, and also sorry that I unfortunately wasn't progressing. My original intentions of this video was to keep progressing with the build, and tell the story, but then I just found out that my save file got deleted. Not really, but my save file of last episode, I forgot to save it, and the autosave didn't work. So, yeah, guys, that also is a moral. Remember to save anything on a game, because, or just anything, not even in a game, like files, documents, just anything that's important to you guys. Make sure you save it, because if you don't, it may or may not be gone forever. You might have to redo it. So, yeah. I know that has nothing to do with story time, but that does have to do something with the I guess gameplay, I could say right now. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. If you guys didn't enjoy this video, there will be a new video out. So yeah, I'll see you guys later, and bye. Yeah.